All right, another sound chamber. Actually, this is the first one of this tour.
It is.
The hemi-anechoic sound chamber. Let's go in and check it out.
Yep.
And we'll talk about what...
Now you notice how big this one is.
Yeah.
Right? Like huge. Jurassic style.
Yeah, Jurassic Park door.
Jurassic Park door. And we have a couple of these rooms, Tony. And what you can hear already is how much you don't hear, how quiet it is.
It's crazy. So all this is attenuation on the wall.
Correct. All this is attenuation on the wall. If the floor, which is not treated with acoustics, were also covered, this would be a fully anechoic room.
Right. So it's hemi.
So hemi.
Not semi, hemi.
Hemi-anechoic.
Okay.
Yeah. And that says that there's going to be at least one major surface that's not going to be covered with that. And for our purposes, we don't need fully anechoic.
And the purposes are?
Our purposes is to measure sound from in this case, a water-cooled chiller.
So we've got a centrifugal behind us.
We have a centrifugal behind us, an example of...
Bunch of microphones.
One of many, right? And you can see those microphones are set at a distance, a prescribed distance, because our measurements of sound have to follow industry standards, right? And that includes how far away from the unit.
So when you do sound ratings for catalogs and specifications, you have a prescription of this many mics in this location, that kind of thing?
So for an engineer who's going to do the comparative sound between two products, they have some things that are consistent. Right, in that standard. This is the only room we have that will test sound of a chiller, of a water-cooled chiller. All of the other ones are for air-cooled chillers.
Got it.
Specifically.
And are we calculating sound power or pressure here?
Actually here, we are measuring the sound power. Sound power. Correct.
Total sound.
Total sound.
So I've read this once, so sound power versus pressure. If you think of a heater, the power is the total heat it puts off. Correct. The pressure is whatever heat you feel where you're at in the particular room. So same thing with sound, right?
It's relative, right? Right. At that point. So, so this room allows us to test, and this is, for this space, a relatively smaller chiller. We can do a much larger. In fact, I don't know if you noticed it on the nameplate outside this room, it was a 3200, and that typically provides what's the largest tonnage rating that I can do. So if I can physically fit a 3200 ton chiller, and I can tell you we have, we can handle 3200 tons of load here. Right. Wow. Fully loaded in this one room while we measure the sound profile.
I can tell you this is the quietest centrifugal chiller in the industry. 100%, because there's no compressor, so it's very quiet.
So you're telling me it's the compressor that makes the noise. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You're right. Right now, it is making no sound. So,
what happened to the compressor? You got compressor thieves running around here? Or?
Well,
the compressor guys fighting with the sound guys?
You'll see some labels. Again, I told you we're putting some pieces and parts together. Some labels are, hey, I'm just borrowing this from another product to test it over here. Right. And this could very well be in another test. And then as soon as it's done there, it comes over and gets set up here. More likely the case is that compressor is being modified.
Oh, I see. So they tested it.
Something's being adjusted.
Something was fishy and they're like, okay.
Yeah. Or they liked what they got. Can we get more of that?
Got it.
Or I don't like what we got. Can I get less of that?
I see.
And so it'll come back, and as the sound generator for the chiller, it'll go back on. We'll run this again, and we'll see what it'll do. So, but having the ability to flex that is just fantastic, right? It allows us just to tweak this, right? And that's a little different than what may have seen in strictly component-only testing. Here we're going to make an adjustment based on what we measured here that we expect to have an impact when we bring it back and reinstall it on this chiller and operate this again. So, yeah.
Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, isn't it?
All right. We have another sound chamber we're going to look at.
We do.
Which is the reverberant style.
Oh, that's going to be a completely different experience.
So we'll go check that out.